Hey buddies, Mr. Pugly here, coming at you with another Wonderlands video. Today I want to showcase the Dahlia pistol by the name of Ruby Spite. Now the Ruby Spite is a crossbow pistol every single time it drops, and it's always going to have dark magic on it. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch on the top right. I've been streaming 5+ hours every single day on my Twitch channel, so if you're looking for Twitch streaming content, you're in the perfect place, so give me a follow up there, and let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
Now this item has a dedicated loot drops from the Ancient Obelisk final boss all the way in Weepwild Dankness. Personally, I like to travel to the Busted A ruins because then you can easily walk to the Ancient Obelisk. The boss that spawns in the Ancient Obelisk is pretty easy, and when you activate it, it will spawn a bunch of mushrooms. Before you get to this area, there will be a couple of skeletons that spawn as well, so you will have to dispatch those because they are kind of bothersome in my opinion, but that's only my opinion. And then all the shrooms are pretty easy to kill. If you have a decent build, you should be able to clear them out pretty darn quickly. After killing enough enemies, the Monstrous Shroom will spawn, and all you need to do is just make sure to kill it because it has a dedicated loot drop of that item. So right off the bat, the Ruby Spite actually does a pretty decent amount of damage, and since this is a dark magic only pistol, if you have a dark magic build, I'd recommend getting this as soon as possible because it is actually pretty good. You will notice that there is an opportunity to change between 2 different firing modes, but it doesn't really change anything at all except for the zoom sight, which tripped me up for quite a bit trying to figure out what this alt fire mode even was supposed to be. But let's go over to some enemies in the Chaos Chamber so you can see what the actual weapon can do because it's pretty interesting. So before we kill any enemies, basically what you need to know is that when you shoot it, it shoots real slow like that. But when you actually get a kill, it's going to do something really, really good. So I'm just going to kill this giant crab real quick, and you'll notice my fire rate's a lot higher, and now the bullets are homing at any enemy I point at, which is very, very phenomenal. This only lasts for about 10 whole seconds, so keep that in mind when you're trying to use this weapon. But if you can get enough consistent kills, you can actually get a lot of kills really quickly because the homing bullets are just phenomenal. Basically, you can just shoot willy-nilly and you'll kill almost all enemies around you. And it has a very fast reload speed. Watch this. 1 second, maybe even half of a second of a reload speed. Now to activate effect, you need to actually make sure you kill an enemy with the gun. So if you were to kill an enemy with your action skill, you don't get the benefits of the gun. You need to make sure that you actually kill them with the gun itself, not the dots or anything like that, because I've had instances where I killed the enemy or was about to, and then a dot finished them off and I no longer had the effect, which is very unfortunate. But once you have the kill skill activated on the actual weapon, it starts dealing insane damage. It starts firing really fast, and it just in general very easy to use because it homes in on every enemy you see for the next 10 seconds, which is phenomenal. I can't stress this enough. If you're doing a dark magic build, I'd recommend getting this weapon because it is very, very good as long as you can kill some enemies. Bossing, I'm not so sure if it's that great, but mobbing, this weapon is pretty up there on the tier list in my opinion. And as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We have Jason Noodles, Clairvoyance, Rick Iglesias, Josh Dig, and Super Noob. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by clicking the link in the comments in the description or on the top right to become a member. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.